Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is another big project day at the Fixer Upper and we are tackling the texture on the walls. Kenneth has been working non-stop after the last video to get everything mudded and ready for textures to go on the wall, and today is the day. There's 3 of us here today plus 3 kids, so we're hoping that we can get this done. Even if we don't, whatever progress we get done is progress in the right direction, so let's get this started.
Have to mix up some drywall mud, and we got to make it pretty thin because we're going to roll it on with a paint roller. Just going to free pour this one.
Oh, but is it good? It's not. This is the laundry room. This is going to be our test plot to make sure that the texture goes on the way that we want it and the consistency of the mud is right. This is one of those areas that if you mess it up, it's a small area, and also it's okay if it's not perfect because it's the mud room. So this is the test plot.
I think it'll be fine. Give us a good layer on here.
Yeah, I think it's going to work good. I've never seen it done like that. How have you done?
We spray it on, and then you knock it down. But this is kind of like 1-2 steps in one. I mean, it obviously is more work because you got to roll the whole thing. But
it was hard to find a good video, but guys will do this too. But they'll do it to skim coat, so they'll do it to apply a real thin layer on everything, and then they'll come back with a really big trowel and smooth it down.
yes. Well, because when you spray it on, sometimes you end up with globs like that.
Yeah.
So you let them set up, and then you just kind of gently knock them all down, and it creates its own texture. This will be very subtle.
Well, I was looking
Nice,
online
I like it.
for rollers. There's hundreds of different rollers.
Right.
They got some that are like the foam with,
Huge.
there's
Yes.
foam with like imprint, so it's got like leaves in it. So as you
Yeah.
roll it, put leaves on there, you put all kinds of.
Well, I don't see
Cool
how
stuff.
we mess that up. Ladder. And then where are you? Oh, we got crown molding. I keep forgetting we have crown molding. That's going to solve a lot of problems.
Okay, we may have to rethink some things, and the main thing is we may need to put primer on the ceilings before we texture the ceilings, because either the quality of the sheetrock or the installation of the sheetrock, whatever, it was done in 1982, we don't know. The mud, when we put the texture on, in some places the mud is not holding because of moisture or weight or whatever. So if we put primer, because this hallway had primer on it and we're not seeing the same issues. So we may have to do primer on all of the ceilings before we texture the ceilings, and then primer again before we paint, but we'll see. missed it because I didn't realize that he was doing it, but Kenneth went ahead and took one of the back doors out. So once my dad gets here later, they're going to start putting in new doors today, since we might have to rethink the texturing process. But Mom and I are still texturing the walls, and Kenneth is working on doors. We decided to do primer. So we're starting on the primer. We're going to prime the walls and the ceilings. We decided that was just the better choice to do it up front than have to go back and redo the texture. So primer's going down now. We do have 2 areas that got textured and 1 ceiling, but now we're going in with primer, walls, and ceilings. It's 4 o'clock. We are nearing the end of our capacity for any more. We've completely changed the trajectory of what we thought we were going to get done today. So instead of texturing, we primed all the walls. We primed some of the ceilings, and Kenneth got 2 of the exterior doors installed. Front door, very exciting. So he's finishing up the front door. I'm gonna go prime at least 1 more bedroom ceiling. I think I can get one of the kids' bedroom ceilings done. And we did make a decision about the kitchen ceiling that I'm very excited about. So I'm gonna show you guys that now. Let's go to the kitchen. We're in the kitchen now. Kenneth has spent literally every day, all day, mudding the ceilings and the joints for 2 weeks. He has been here every day, all day, mudding. He's over it, okay? This kitchen is not ready to texture. It's not ready to move forward. So I actually suggested something that I wanted that would make it so that they don't have to do any more mudding in this kitchen, and we don't have to texture, and we don't have to worry about the integrity of the sheetrock, so to speak. So what we're going to do in this kitchen is we are actually going to put beadboard up in the kitchen. I also was tempted to do this in the living room, but we're not willing to do that yet because, like I said, Kenneth put all of that effort into mudding everything in the living room. We're gonna move forward with just texturing and painting the living room ceiling. However, if we get to a point in the future where it starts to peel off like it did with the previous owners, where it was cracking and peeling, because we've discovered we don't think that that was their care issue. It was actually just like structurally there's something maybe not quite right with the sheetrock. So if in the future the living room gets a little bit wonky, we might have to beadboard it, but we're gonna move forward with it as is because we think it will be okay. Fingers crossed. But in here, in the kitchen, the ceiling is going to be white beadboard. All right, you guys, I officially have a front door, and that is it for the day. We are spent. I got the boys' ceiling primed. Kenneth finished the front door. He's cleaning the brushes and the rollers right now, and we're calling it a day. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to comment on this video, and if you're gonna share this video, be sure to tag me in it because I love to see what you guys are saying on other social media platforms. As always, my handle for my other platforms is the same as it is here, at Lydia_KYL. You can also find the direct links for all of my platforms in the description of this episode. Thank you so much, you guys, as always, for watching, sharing, liking, and subscribing. We will see you back next time for another round of Fixer Upper.